Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today is going to be my review for The Walking Dead World Beyond episode 2. Now, after watching this episode, I don't know where the show is going, if I'm perfectly honest. I enjoyed parts of this episode. I didn't enjoy some of it. I think the show is still trying to find its feet in what it wants to do. So, this episode's title was called The Blaze of Gory. I am just going to say right here, right now, if you haven't seen the episode yet, then please click off this video now. I don't want to spoil the episode for you. I'm going to be getting into some things that may be happening, theories that are potential that could happen in the future, that have happened from this episode. So I don't want to spoil you guys, so I'm going to give you 5 seconds to click off this video. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so if you've stuck around, you are here for the review. So, the start of this episode, I think it picks up right where the last one left off. So, Iris, Hope, Elton and Silas are now fighting their first walker. And, yeah, they do... Iris elects to do it herself. She wants to be strong. She wants to take it down, and she tries and fails, but as you go through the fight, it kind of cuts between Felix giving a little lecture on how to take out a walker. So it's good that there are classes in the community that are teaching them how to kill walkers, because eventually they're going to be growing up and they're going to be going out and fighting walkers to the point where there might not be any left. So it's good that they have this little training exercise, but sadly she tries it, fails, pushes the walker off the edge, she falls too. Everyone's assuming she's dead, but no, she somehow survived with the walker impaled on a tree. They all go down to help her. She's fine, and she throws up on the walker. And then they just leave it. The whole point of that was to kill a walker. You just throw up on it and walk away. Okay. That happened, I guess. But I think this episode does dive deeper into the character of Felix, who Iris is... who is supposed to be collecting the 4 main characters to help find them and bring them back to the community, which little do they know, it has been destroyed. And I guess there is a flashback for Felix's past. He comes home from, I assume, his college. He looks about 20 in the flashback. And his dad confronts him about being gay and kicks him out the house, which, if anyone who is part of the LGBTQ plus community, I can see why why this may rub some people the wrong way, because I know there are people like that who are very Old Testament, like Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve. That's what I've always been told, but I've always been fair with the LGBTQ plus community, the same as my parents. But it's sort of what we've always kind of said. So, I understand Felix's it makes us feel sorry for the character of Felix, because his dad is very Old Testament. He wants grandkids and stuff like that, but he immediately kicks him out the house and tells him to never come back, which is very saddening, because that's something every child doesn't want. They want to have a loving father figure. They want to support them. They want their parents to support them in everything they do and everything that they love. But sadly, that's not the case for Felix. But as the episode progresses from Felix and Huck's point of view, they've been going on for 48 hours without sleep, and Felix is just so determined to get Iris and Hope, Elton and Silas, and bring them back to the community. But we find out that the neighbourhood that they go through is actually Felix's home area that he grew up in, and there's a flashback again where the world officially starts going to shit, and he goes to his parents saying, "I'm here to take you to a safe place," and he says, "We're not going anywhere with you because he is gay." And that is, I can understand, for a young person still trying to figure themselves out, that is heartbreaking to think like the only people that have loved and cared for you for so long just throw it away like it was nothing, makes the person feel like nothing, and it's very saddening, to be honest. But as the group of four progress, they come across the Blaze of Gory, which the title is named after, which turns out to be a massive, I'd say, fire pit, for a lack of better words. And Elton assumes it's tyres and like rubber, and it just burns for a long time, causing a lot of smoke, which the group have to go through to carry on their journey, which I feel is very odd, because they've had 2 encounters with walkers and they have not killed a single one. They keep running away, which I did forget to mention was the beehive walker that was shown a lot in the trailers and promo clips for the series, which, I mean, is a cool concept, because we've come across some pretty gnarly walkers over the years, such as an example for the bloated walker in The Walking Dead Season 2, which, okay, fair enough, I accept that. Cool. I'm trying to think of another cool walker now. Like Winslow, for example. He's been impaled with all this sort of stuff, and it's like the creativity that the the designers, the producers, and obviously Greg Nicotero, who makes the walkers, he has a lot of freedom, and it's kind of opening up to imagination, but also limitation on what happens to the person who dies and becomes said walker, which I did quite enjoy. But I mean, they've come across walkers, they haven't killed any, but now they're going to go through this massive group. Sadly, they haven't heard of the guts technique, so they can't really do a Deus Ex Machina and walk straight through. But I mean, it's sort of this episode does, like, I think it's slowly paced. I think we're just trying to get to know these characters a bit more. There's like scenes with Hope. Iris and Silas. They're sort of maybe building a connection, potentially. I don't know if their relationship could go any forward, but I kind of see it. I could see it happening. Maybe Iris is trying to infuse her hope and bravery into Silas, who is been very quiet and sort of the not very up to it person. And it would be good to see their characters develop a little bit more, and if they do develop a relationship, then I'm here for it. And as well with like Elton and Hope, they have a nice little thing saying that the world could have, like, they are in the final stages of their species. They've probably only got about 15 years left, which did kind of confuse me a little bit. It's just weird to think that maybe humans only have 15 years left in the apocalypse when it's already gone on for 10. But I feel like that is sort of not true, because I think at the end of the world, there's like global warming really isn't an issue, because there's no cars running. There are still helicopters and cars in The Walking Dead World Beyond, but like in the main show, like they stopped using cars in Season 9, Season 10, and Daryl is the only one who has a vehicle in his bike, and that's about it. And I mean, in Fear the Walking Dead, they're a bit in the past, so they're still kind of using cars, but oil is starting to go out, so maybe they could, in like a season or two, maybe running out of fuel. Who knows? But I think they've still got a long way to go before the human race is extinct, because like in the comic book, they go for a little bit longer, and then they do like a massive 25 year time jump from issue 192 to 193. So who knows what they're gonna do? But I feel like I will admit this episode wasn't as good as the premiere, and I'm still kind of sticking with the show. Just gonna see what goes on within this episode. Maybe I just want to know more about these characters and see how they develop in the future. But I mean, right now Felix is becoming a very good character with his origin story. I do kind of hope we get one for Huck as well, because she's sort of the only character so far that hasn't really had any development, same as Elton and Silas, because the first episode kind of focused primarily on our two main female protagonists in Hope and Iris. They know that their father's missing, they're going with him. I know Elton sort of has a motivation for going outside the wall, for like documenting the world and what it looks like now. And Silas just wants to go to be brave. So maybe we get a Silas sort of episode next week, or maybe a Huck sort of origin story down the line, just to see what it is. But I will admit, this isn't the best episode. I think the premiere is better than this one, and I do hope I hope there are some more better episodes going forward. But that's all I really have to say for now for this review. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment in the comment section below. Please subscribe if you haven't done already, and don't forget to hit the bell to be notified when I next upload. My next video will be my Fear the Walking Dead Season 6 premiere review, which I am now about to film. So, I'll see you guys soon.